Hello everyone and welcome to the Animezilla, and today we're going to be looking at a slightly controversial topic within the anime community. And that question or topic is, which is better, the subbed or the dubbed? Now, I do have to say before the video starts, this isn't meant to create any negativity. So, I don't want to kind of start that whole debate and discussion and toxic kind of arguments that comes with this topic and question. This is basically just me giving you my thoughts and opinions, and if they don't match your own or other people's, then that's perfectly fine. We're all entitled to our own opinion. And this video also isn't aimed to discredit any of the voice actors or actresses involved in voicing their respective characters. All the VAs that work on the characters that I do in these videos have done a great job, and some of them I might not even heard before. So it's actually kind of like a new thing for me. So, if you're new to the video style of voicing comments, this is a series in where we look at both the English and the Japanese original voiceover. And I basically give you my thoughts and say who I prefer and if the voice fits the character themselves. Now, like I said, this is all my own personal opinion, so feel free to voice your opinions down the comment section below. If something I said doesn't match with you, then let me know. As long as you keep it friendly and, enjoy discussion. We can all be civil. In this video, I'll be featuring the voice actors for the characters of Akutagawa from the anime Bungo Stray Dogs. Akutagawa is a member of the Port Mafia. He's a bit of a gangster, bit of an antagonist, and he's obviously got a very cool, dark, sinister power that you really don't want to come up against. So you would think that his voice would be quite kind of scary, antagonistic. He's meant to kind of put fear into you, and let's see if the voices do that, shall we? So in this video, the voice actors we'll be looking at is the Japanese, which is, I think you pronounce it Kenshiro Ono? Sorry if I can't pronounce that name right. You can read it up on the screen. I struggle to pronounce English names, so Japanese names. Good luck. And if you've watched any of my Yu-Gi-Oh videos or reviews, you'll know exactly what I mean by pronunciation. And then the English voice actor, Brian Bangkok, which both voice actors have worked on pretty much some very good series, and that was really bad English. Do apologise about that. But yes, they've worked on some very good characters and done some amazing voice work throughout their careers. So, let's have a look, see how they do with Akutagawa. Now, I've only watched 2 episodes of the English dub of Bungo Stray Dogs, so for the most part, it's technically new for me hearing Akutagawa's English voice. Like, yes, I've seen clips and bits and pieces, but never actually the voice in like a sentence or anything. So, I think we'll start off with the Japanese. Hold up.
死を恐れよ殺しを恐れよ死を望む者等しく死に望まるるがゆえにこいつには会うなあったらに多少も
Yeah, so we all know this. We've seen Akutagawa in Japanese. It's a great voice. So then Kenshiro actually does a very good job in voicing Akutagawa. It's quite kind of, it's very deep, it's very punchy. It makes you feel like he's meant to be someone that you're meant to be afraid of. It always sounds like he's got a chip on his shoulder, which I absolutely love. You can really tell like the depth and the kind of annoyance and the tone that it brings. It just fits Akutagawa's character brilliantly. Now, again, because I've seen it all in subbed, you might think, oh, you're being a bit biased because, it's what you've watched and what you're used to. Yes, that's true. But let's see how the English does. Should be interesting.
The stench of death does not discriminate between those who inflict it and those who seek it. Do you not agree? Do you not agree?
Okay. Now let's watch the second part.
Ability. Rashoma!
Okay, that Rashomon didn't really sound all that scary.
Agito!
Okay then, so I'm a bit conflicted because that it's kind of good, but at the same time it doesn't really fit the visuals all that well. Like, let me explain. So for the first image, second image, you've got like the Rashomon, Akito, and it kind of goes to like the mouth opening up and then him inside, and it's kind of meant to look like you're meant to, like, you know, quiver in your boots, and you know, he's meant to be a sinister underlord of the dead or something. And honestly, that voice doesn't really give off that opinion. That voice kind of, it sounds like something you would hear in like a British school. That, you know, like say for example you got a character from a British school and you're like, he's a bit of an knob jockey. It kind of sounds a bit like that, if I'm honest. Which for Akutagawa, I think the voice needs to be a bit deeper, needs to be a bit more on edge. And then for the first video that we saw, Atsushi was meant to be pretty scared and, you know, terrified. And yes, seeing your friend, if I was in his situation, seeing his friend and that lot getting like completely destroyed, blood spurting out, this guy was someone you're meant to have watched out for, and if you see him, meant to run. But after hearing the voice afterwards, I probably would have laughed a little bit and then gone, okay, gotta go. He may sound like he doesn't mean business, but I think he does, judging from what I've been told. And that is just my personal opinion. That's not me disliking the voice all that much. That's just me thinking that it doesn't actually fit perfectly. Like if you compare the two, so compare the Japanese one to the English one, then to me, it's very clear that the Japanese one just suits a lot better. Now, that's going to be the case in most animes. But for example, if there's an anime that I haven't seen in subbed, but I've seen it in dubbed, my opinion's probably going to be, you know, the other way around. We don't know until I see them. However, that's just basically my thoughts and opinions. So if you were to come up to me and say, hey James, what voice do you like better for Akutagawa? I'm going to have to go with the Japanese version at this moment in time. Who knows, if I watch a bit more of the dubbed Bungo Stray Dogs, then the English voice might grow on me a lot more. I just don't like the whole kind of posh kind of accent that they've given Akutagawa. Like hearing Rashomon go, Rashomon, Akito. It should be like a lot more kind of grittier. So it should be like a Rashomon, Akito. It should be kind of like that. Which maybe I could do the voice of Akutagawa. Anyway, those are just my thoughts and opinions. If you agree, that's great. If you disagree, then that's fine too. Let me know why down in the comment section below. If there's a certain scene that you think I should have covered that might have compared the two a little bit better, then maybe. You can let me know about that and I'll go and check it out and I'll give you my thoughts after seeing it. However, other than that, I've got the next two of these kind of already planned out as some characters that I want. But I do want to know, what characters would you like me to see? Hey, it could also be an anime that I haven't seen. If it's a character from an anime that I haven't seen, then it's going to be a lot better for me to kind of compare the two. They just need to have an English dub and a Japanese sub that have like the same kind of points. I can't compare two different scenes, if that makes any sense. Other than that, I hope you all have an amazing day. Like the video if you did. Subscribe if you're new so you never miss a video from me. I do more anime content and all that lot. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Feedback would be much appreciated if you wouldn't mind, since this is a new series. And other than that, I hope you'll have an amazing day, like I've said. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.